day, the proponent. I am Yan. Good day, and Temple Owner. I'm Yan Palakisu, and today I'm doing ASMR. So first of all, happy 8th of March to all those who celebrate it. Is that the right word? If you don't know, then today is 8th of March, okay, the 15th of March. It's Julius Caesar's death day, where good old Caesar became less of a Caesar salad and more of a Swiss kebab. Anyway, some people, I'm not sure if I could celebrate it, but they observe it. It's a whole thing. It's a thing on Tumblr as well. So, yeah. So I figured I'd do a stream about it. Yeah. So that's that whole thing. I actually had trouble finding out when it actually was before. Apparently it was normally 13th, but it's 15th on March, so it's today. So happy 8th of March. What was I going to do for the 8th of March stream? Last year I didn't do anything in particular. I just did a normal stream as usual. I think I did frogs or something. But this year I'm doing an ASMR stream. Of course, I don't really do ASMR very often. And by that I mean ever. This is my first ASMR stream. So, yeah, I've been wanting to do ASMR for a while. I don't have a proper ASMR mic right now. I've been looking around for them and they're quite pricey. But, I mean, a Blue Yeti has binaural, so might get it, upgrade my mic and get a binaural at the same time. But for now, I'm just using a snowball, just a normal mic. Anyway, so yeah, I wanted to do cutting ASMR. And so yeah, fun fact about me, I have a knife collection. Not a big knife collection, but a knife collection nonetheless. And I do like knives. I like cutting stuff. I've had a long time hobby of making stuff. Carving, carpentry, all that sort of stuff. Well, while I'm living away from home right now, I don't have my big saw or any of the big chunky knives. I do have my personal stuff, my box cutters, my fabric scissors, my kitchen knives, so I'll be using them tonight. What am I cutting? Quite many things actually. Got apples, got cardboard, got paper, got fabric, got a ton of stuff, so yeah, I'm gonna be cutting just a lot of stuff. And I've been rambling enough, so now let's actually get into cutting. So first of all, let's cut some newspaper. So I have some newspaper right here. Got it in the mail. Don't really read it. So I figured, well, I might as well use it for something. So here's some. The first knife I'm going to be cutting it with is this. This is a box cutter. Not only is it a box cutter, it's my first box cutter. My parents, I mean really it's my parents, it's a box cutter for opening boxes. I first used it when I was making tops for cosplay, when I was making monster to cosplay, so here we go. I actually have a spare bleach for this color. Can't remember where I put them though. And they're probably at home. But yeah. Very nice noise. Now, that is my second box cutter. Listen to that smooth mechanical sound. Now this one is one I bought for myself as director's board. Now it's got a different blade, more of a razor. Let's take a listen. Box cutter number 2. Now it's not as bad as the first box cutter, but it's not quite as nice as this sculpt. On to the next one. These are fabric scissors, actually. I would use my paper scissors, but they've literally fallen apart. So instead, I use my fabric scissors. These are, again, scissors I bought for myself. When I was making cosplay, when I started, get lots of use out of them. Obviously, you just don't use them on paper normally. If my own teacher saw this video, they'd shout at me. She would not be happy with me. But she's not here. She's in a different city. So I'm going to be using them to cut paper. Cutting sounds are very nice. Here's to all those watching flavor that they're viewing right now, and all those email sims. More or less that wasn't able to quite recreate the salad smoothing of skin, not the scissors, not the material. The final knife that I'll be using today is a kitchen knife. Now there's just usually use it for bedroom stuff. This isn't actually mine. This is my sister's. She's not here at the moment. She's living with her significant other. He's nice enough, but anyway, enough about her. This knife comes with its own disease, and its disease has a redstone. So when you take it out, to be using. So, on the light paper one more time. Not the best at cutting paper. That's to be expected. This is a real knife after all. To get rid of all the paper I just cut. So, yeah. That was the knives I'm going to be using today on paper. So, next thing I'm going to be doing is cutting. What's this? Can you tell what it is? It's also newspaper, but it's a newspaper covered in paint. You see, I paint a lot. I like painting flowers. Not the best at it, but I prefer to paint my flowers. Physically, I like the way paint feels and paint spreads, and it's more intuitive to apply pressure with a paintbrush. That's real, that is, digitally, so I do that. Anyway, I was painting flowers, and then I realised I was painting flowers, and I was doing a thing where I started with white, painted a flower, added a bit of colour, painted another flower, added more colour, painted another flower, and then I realised I had a lot of this cement grey, thin cement grey paint that I can't really use for flowers. So I painted a little concrete box because I thought it'd be nice, but I didn't realise I still have a ton of paint left. So I just figured, well, I wonder if it makes a different sound when I cut it. So here it is. It's okay. It's paint on newspaper. So this is my first box cutter. More fibers. The paint makes the paper, more resilient, harder. It tears less. I think it makes a nice sound. So next is my personal box cutter. And next, a scalpel. Definitely gonna need a new scalpel blade after this. But here we go. And finally, I'm gonna do scissors. Not gonna do my filter blade on this. That was lovely. The paint really added enough resilience to allow the scissors to just glide through the paper. That was really nice. So, yeah, that was paint on newspaper. Next is normal paper. So this is paper that would have flyers on. Listen to it. So yeah, this is, it's probably going to be more consistent than the paint, but I wonder what it sounds like. That was nice. So, yeah, that was my first box cutter, and you can really tell that even though it's, like that, it still went through very cleanly. So, my second box cutter, let's see if it sounds very different. The paper's providing a lot of very smooth sounds, very nice. So, scalpel will be next. And finally, scissors. Some paper, thick paper. Or cardboard. But what's the technical difference between cardboard and paper? Do you know? I don't know. And last is thicker cardboard. This is the cardboard less for pliers and stuff, more for boxes of food and stuff like that. And I'm just trying to figure out which cardboard box I'm gonna cut, because they're all big. I prepared a bunch of them, and they were too big. So yeah, oops. There, cut one of them in half, so now it'll be easier. Continue. Again, first box cutter. So, obviously, this bigger box used to contain an actual product. Hence we glue here. That was interesting. Second box cutter, personal box cutter. Second box cutter. Now, the skeleton. And finally, I'm going to use my scissors. So that was the cardboard. And that was all the papers I had today. Next, I have a couple of fabrics. One is cotton or wool or something. I can't exactly remember what it is. Actually, no, what? Before that, I just will do the apple. Let's see how much it is. So, got out my kitchen knife. So, got the kitchen knife, and I've said earlier, got some apples. If I do the fabrics first, I'm going to get fibres everywhere, they're going to eat the apples. So, instead, let's do the apples first. Oh, apples smell delicious. Love them. So, cut up one apple with my kitchen knife, and now I'm gonna cut up the core and some of the skin with some of my other knives. So, first of all, box cutter. Just cleaning off the blade through the tissue. Not gonna do scalp routine because I don't have enough box cutter too. Gonna go straight to scalpel. Oh, fun thing you can do with apples is that if you cut an apple in twain, but like horizontally instead of vertically, if you look in the core, a lot of apples have this fun star shape in the centre. I remember I first learned that way back when I was a child, and the family all went to an orchard, and they were having apples there, and yeah, we all just, and there was the whole thing, and there were poems and riddles, and you needed to find a star, and of course the solution was to cut an apple in twain, look inside, you find a star, and that just stuck with me. So yeah, that's a fun thing you can do. Anyway, scissors. That was apple. I'm gonna clean this all up, and then I'm gonna go into the final stuff of today, which is of course fabric. So yeah, and of course, the main bulk of the apple, I'm just gonna eat after stream, not gonna lie. I like apples. I eat apples all the time. So first, I have some scratch material. I made this, I was making a crop top, I think it's called. It's a crop top. You know, the clothes belly, that sort of stuff. Anyway, I have a lot of leftover from it because it's took quite a lot. So yeah, wonder how knives cut through it. If at all, it's stretchy. So yeah. First one, box cutter. Didn't really cut through the fabric, to be expected considering how stretchy it is. There's a reason used instead of knives. Hopefully it sounds nice at least. Next, second box cutter. Not more successful as the first attempt there. Left marks on the fabric, but nothing more than all the way through, I think. Next up, scalpel. Nothing. Just marks. But as I said, not terribly surprising. Left a nice spotting rip pattern. Look attractive if I wore them on my legs, methinks. Now, if it weren't little scraps of fabric. Now, scissors. Fabric scissors for fabric. You can actually get through. Let's listen. And there's no way I'm sliding this through material this stretching. And the final material is, I can't remember if it's cotton or foam. It's some sort of furring. Again, mere scraps, but this is less stretching, still stretching, but less stretching, so it'll sound different of course. That's a pretty fun sound. Probably better than the satin. That's what it's called. Is it satin? It's stretch fabric, whatever. Anyway, second box cutter. Next up, skeleton. And finally, scissors. It's too thick to glide through, at least comfortably. So that was scissors on the felt. And actually, I do have one more thing that I have to cut, and that is rubber. You see, I have long claws, and they're very useful for scratching itches, or for, what else do I use it for? Scratching itches, gripping stuff, I guess, but it does mean that, the rubber gloves I use have holes in them, which means they're no longer useful. Anyway, I'm gonna be cutting this rubber glove apart, because it was gonna be thrown away anyway. So, let's begin first. Well, first, knife. Oh, that's a fun sound. Doesn't cut it well, but that's a fun sound, so who cares? But yes, that was the first box cutter, my own box cutter now. There we go. So, next up, going to be the finished scalpel on the rubber. Sorry. And finally, gotta be doing scissors on rubber. Fully mangled that glove there. No return. So yeah, that's honestly all I really had planned. I could go on a bit more, could search around for new materials to cut, could get out my wire cutters and do some wire cutting, that might be fun, or some hair, could get myself an impromptu haircut, but honestly, that all seems like a bit of a pain, so instead I'm just going to leave it here. I think I've done a lot of cutting and made a lot of pleasant sounds, so I'm just going to leave it here. I'd like to thank you for listening, if you listened in to the stream. and that's all I really have for today. So, once again, happy Easter March, and yeah, hope you enjoyed the ASMR. Hope the songs were relaxing. Have a good one. Myao.